Welcome back, everyone. I wanted to share with you a new technique that will help keep you focused, centered, and present. And this technique I call the two bubble technique. I developed this after training that I received from mindfulness training and from EMDR work, and also from the work of George Mumford. And I hope you find it useful to stay present, to stay focused, to be able to allow your brain and your mind to take you where you want to go as far as your achievements. So, one of the things I'm going to ask you to do in just a moment is I'm going to let your brain form a little bubble up over your right shoulder. You know those cartoons that we used to see that the figure would have a bubble coming from their head up above them, and you would be able to see what they were thinking and what they were saying? That's the type of bubble that I'm wanting you to allow your brain to create at this time. So, in order to prepare for that, I'd like you to just relax, get comfortable in your chair. I like someone who said, just kind of feel your chair holding you in that comfort that it's just holding you there, suspending you in that place. But whatever works for you, get comfortable, move your body around, find a place that you can take a deep breath and just relax. We're going to take our time, no rush, no hurry. And we're also going to just allow your brain to do the work for us. This is not something you have to actively do. We just want to allow your brain to work. So at this time, take another deep breath. Let it out. Get more comfortable. Feel safe where you're at. No dangers around. Familiar area. Know where you are. Then take another deep breath. And as you exhale, just let your eyes close. And just feel yourself there, being held by your chair, listening to my voice, allowing your brain to do some work. As you feel that comfortable, resting place, allow your brain to create that little bubble I talked about earlier. Let it come out of your head, up over your right shoulder, and it forms a bubble. And now we'd like to have your brain start filling that bubble with things from your past. These are memories, visions, sights, sensations. You don't have to recognize each one of them. You don't have to label or see an image. Just let your brain, that's it, just let your brain bubble those things up and start filling the bubble with the things from your past out of your brain. You can allow your brain to do that any way you want to. One of my clients saw a row of railroad cargo cars moving down the track, moving all those things from the past from their brain up into the bubble. Another one of my clients saw an Amazon conveyor belt moving box after box after box from the brain up into the bubble. One client just literally saw bubbles. The brain would bubble up a memory and another and another. Just let your brain do that in any way that it wants to. Again, see the movement, see the memories and the images. You don't have to label them. You don't have to have an image. Just see your brain floating that up there. That's right. You don't have to work, just let your brain do it. Might even feel a little lightness as the brain takes those things out of your brain and up into the bubble and let it hold it up there. Just continue that process. And as you notice those memories, those sensations, those sights and sounds, just gently float up into the container. I'd like you to form another bubble. This one, form that up over your left shoulder. And in that bubble, allow your brain to put all the future events in that bubble. These are things that you're planning on, things that you're looking forward to, things that you may be dreading. Let your to-do list float up there. You don't need it right now. Let your to-do list go. Anything that you're dreading, you're not looking forward to, or things that you're excited about, things you're looking forward to. A celebration, a birthday, a gathering, homework, shopping list, reunion to an old friend, attendance to a mandatory meeting, items on your calendar. Just let them slowly and gently bubble up into your bubble. At the same time, you may notice something from the past come in, and just allow your brain to float that up into your past bubble. Sometimes it's very refreshing just to let go and let your brain do the dividing. Let your brain decide which is the past and which is the future. Just continue to let those items go up into the past and into the future, making your brain lighter and lighter as you unload those things that you're looking forward to or dreading, and letting those things from the past that you remember go up into the other bubble. It's just nice to let your brain do that for you. You don't have to do it yourself. And just experience that process as those things from your brain just go into those different bubbles. And just notice that. As you continue to let that process happen, take a deep breath. Let it out. And let your brain just clear those items out. Let them go. They're in a place. Now we want you to notice just the here and the now. The things from the past have floated up there. The things from the future have floated up there. And that leaves us just the present. And notice what it's like just to be in the present. If an item comes in to occupy that space, just let your brain distribute it to the correct bubble. That's it. And as you breathe, you notice the present, what is happening right now. You notice your breathing. Your body is functioning as it should. It's happening right now. Your heart is beating. You're breathing. Now notice what you can hear. You can hear my voice. What else do you notice here in the present moment? You may notice the rush of the wind through your heater or air conditioner. You may notice the whirl of a computer. The distant sounds of people outside your room, perhaps a television, a radio. Maybe a bird outside your room. Just notice what you can hear. Just notice that. Breathe in through your nose and see if there's any aromas. Something cooking in the kitchen, a cup of coffee, electronics. Maybe you don't notice any odor at all. You just notice the coolness of the air as it goes up into your nostril. Notice any taste in your mouth. Is there coffee or tea? Toothpaste? A previous meal? Maybe you don't notice a taste at all. Maybe you just notice whether or not your mouth is dry or if it's moist. Then notice the things you can feel right now. Notice the weight of your feet on the floor. Notice your hands resting on your thighs. Can you notice the touch of your clothing against your skin? Notice your temperature. Are you warm? Are you cool? Do you feel a breeze? Now just notice your body. Is there a pain? Just notice it. Don't do anything with it. Just notice these things without judgment, without needing to do anything. If you have a pain in your knee, just notice that. Now notice, is there any tenseness or tightness anywhere in your body? You can adjust if you like, or you choose not to adjust. Just notice it. What do you feel in your feet, your legs? Do you feel anything in your arms? Anything on your back or shoulders? In your hips? Your head or your face? Just notice. It's okay to smile. Just notice that. Notice what's going on right now in the present. Being fully present and relaxed and just focused on noticing without judging. Take a deep breath, let it out, and just notice being. If something else comes into mind, just let it float to the present, to the past, to the future. Is it present? Notice it. It's the past, let it float to the bubble. It's the future, let it float to the bubble. No judgment, just let it happen. And again, just notice what it's like to be fully present. Enjoy this for just another moment. And when you're ready, take another deep, deep breath. As you exhale, you can open your eyes, become fully present in the room. Notice what you see. Notice what's around you. And notice that you can be fully present. Hope you enjoyed that exercise. Use it the way you would want to use it. Maybe share a little bit about what that was like for you. So thanks for sharing this time. I hope that's useful. So until we meet again, this is Dr. Mike saying good luck and enjoy.